Hello, my name's Richie Gray. I'm the inventor of the Rhino Collision King. Right, I'm pushing you off. Stay lower, stay lower, stay lower, in. Good. Good lad, good lad, good lad. Well done. Why the Collision King? Why this machine? Quite simply, the collision area for me is the most important area in the game at the moment. There's over 160 collisions happening per game, plus it's a very, very dynamic part of the game with defences becoming so much stronger, the conditioning of players. It's absolutely imperative that your players can play at a height pretty much at knee level, if I was to say that, and a lot of players can't. What we're having to do is try and retrain them to bring them down to that dynamic level time and time and time again, especially when fatigued, and there is no machine that can do this apart from the Rhino Collision King. There are so many different permutations that you can use on this machine, boys. A one-person hit, two-person clearance. We can also work on a three-man hit as well, like a slow ball option, ball carrier and two clearers. So let's just try that now. Go! Come on, come on, come on, come on. Move! Hit! Over the top, over the top, over the top! There are three key areas to the Collision King that make up the whole machine. The hit bag, the grip bar and the base plate. The hit bag's vital. It's at a certain angle which allows a sweet spot right in the middle of the bag. If the player hits too high or too low, the power's lost. Secondly, the grip bar goes all the way around the initial target area, around, through and underneath, so the player can choose a whole array of different grips, which would be the same as in a game. Finally, you've got the triangular base plate. Triangular because you can pick and twist the machine and it falls back down onto its base again and doesn't topple over, thus giving the dynamic movement of a hit and twist if the player needed to do that. The three things together bring around the Rhino Collision King. Let's think it's a counter ruck, okay, so the ball's on my side. When I shout counter, I want both of you binding, stay low, and remember, start low and come in low, don't come diving in. Stay low, think tight. Both those shoulders should be glued together. Look through the machine, and when you're driving the machine, speak together, and outside arms, get a grip, and it can be anywhere you want that suits you, okay? Ready? So just on the toes, on the toes, on the toes. Counter! The Rhino Collision King can be used for one player, two players, three players. There's people now mauling off it as well. The more that this is used by coaches, there's so many different things you can do off this machine. We've even had flankers scrummaging on it because they can use the scrummage position. We've had scrummaging technique being done on this. It's really quite endless, and it comes into coaching innovation after a while on what the coach best sees fit this machine being used for. Number one thing is though, it's about dynamic body position. Hit. Get over, get over, get. It's the only machine that's available for all players, backs and forwards. It can be used across the board, and it brings around outstanding dynamic body height time and time and time again, looking at targeting a specific area, looking at the grips that you may have to use, and remember, in the collision area, you never quite know what's going to happen. Every single collision's different. It's very different from a scrum or a line out where it's very set. And also the grip bars there, and the weight of the machine is so important as well to bring around outstanding body movement time and time and time again. Hi, my name's Richie Gray. I'm the creator of the Rhino Collision King technical training range. Oh, good lad. Hold, gone. This is the Ruck Warrior. It's been designed mainly due to when you're doing a lot of bone-on-bone work and clearance work with players. We wanted to create a training aid that would pretty much simulate a player coming in and over the top of the tackle, and it would also give us the chance to coach techniques of clearance of arms and literally underneath the chest area of that jackling player. So it became very important that we created the right width, right diameter, size, weight and shape. Also for a coach, you can stand at the back here, you can hold these two straps, so it allows me to manipulate the power that I put down on one shoulder or another, and it also allows the player to fight against me. We're looking for the player to look up and through, so you're straightening off your back, and it's a good strong clearance and good foot movement. So on the side of the Ruck Warrior you also have handles here, so used in open play or team play, players can hold these straps, one man either side, and can literally run this bag into a position
that then has to be cleared. You can also put it over the top of a normal tackle bag, so we're just using the low bag here. You can put it in over the top, so there's then clearance work to be done underneath or side to side.
Go! Good. Get underneath it, hold.
You can also take the head off as well, so that can come off, and you can literally work on 2 players going into there, or the head goes back on quite simply, and then you can just work on the 1 player clearance. The full weight of the bag is 35 kgs, so it's a good weight, but remember the coach has got a big part to play by looking at body height, by looking at shape, and also calling their attacking players into certain clearance areas. Great training aid, been used to great effect recently. This is the Collision King Ruck Warrior.
At Bulldog Strength, we have invented a new conditioning sled that is available through Rhino Rugby. The Bulldog sled incorporates a number of technical innovations, making it both an effective and versatile piece of training equipment. First and foremost, the Bulldog is a sled, built on an unstable platform. This makes it a unique training aid with the player needed to control and work against the lateral instability. The innovative design incorporates multiple handle positions that allow a number of different exercises to be done, making this the only conditioning sled that can be used for other exercises. When used as a sled, the Bulldog allows us, as coaches, to make adjustments to a player's body position, allowing strength improvements in a safe and structured way. We ask players to adopt a bear, crawl or power position with the shoulders and hips in line and a strong flat back with the lumbar curve being evident. Once a player can adopt this position, the next progression is generally to sled work or contact situation with training aids such as tackle bags. The use of a standard flat bottom sled, whilst hard work, has no specific carryover to the game of rugby in terms of either body position or movement pattern, and in fact can hinder improvement. Any training aid should replicate body positions and movement patterns that occur within the game of rugby. Using the Bulldog sled, coaches can progress their players from bodyweight training to sled work, adopting a lower body position, working against the lateral instability of the sled. The body position is exactly what coaches are looking for from their players, to carry over to the tackle or breakdown situation. The design means that the player needs to drive through the plane of motion. Any misalignment up or down will result in the sled not travelling smoothly. The coach can correct technique and body position in a safe, non-contact environment. If a player cannot maintain a strong, powerful and safe body position with the Bulldog, it is unlikely that the player could do so in contact training. The Bulldog is also the only sled that allows quick movement change from a pushing to pulling movement pattern, and this movement again reinforces a body position that leads to torso, strength and stability. The Bulldog helps coaches bridge the gap between bodyweight and contact training in a safe, structured and progressive way to reduce the risk of injuries. At Bulldog Strengths we saw the potential for the sled to evolve into a scrum machine. We have designed a simple, quick fix accessory that will allow any Rhino scrum head to be attached, creating an unstable scrum machine. Once again, the player needs to replicate body position and technique with direct crossover and progression to full scrummaging. With correct body alignment, the sled will travel. But if the player is not strong enough to cope with the Bulldog, it is again unlikely that progression to full or live scrummaging would be safe. The Bulldog incorporates spigots to load extra weight that will keep the centre of gravity and instability equal. However, by placing weight into the centre of the Bulldog, the centre of gravity is lowered, reducing lateral movement. This gives the coach a variety of ways to progress the difficulty of each exercise, or progress each player in their individual needs for improvement. Once again, the Bulldog is a versatile, effective training aid with a direct crossover to the body positions and movement patterns required for rugby.
Regan, and I'm here with the Rhino Dictator scrummaging machine, widely used by England, British Lions, Wales, Scotland, and I'm going to show you around this fabulous bit of kit today. Engage! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Engage! 1, 2, 3, 4. Engage! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The most important thing about this scrummaging machine is that it's strong, safe, reliable, and it's the closest thing you're going to get on a training paddock as being the actual scrum in a game. Let's now get the boys over for some scrums. Okay, when you bolt on, you're on your knees, back row. And what do? As soon as I say crouch, touch. As soon as I say touch, what are you doing, back row? Lifting up. Perfect. Look at the position you're in. If you can get a bit closer in there. Good position. This is the position we want to see the back row in. Look at that. Here, there, there. Crouch. Good. Touch. Pause. Engage. Okay, jump up. Stop there. Stop there. Stop there, good. You can also fill this scrummaging machine with water, and then you've got someone like me, the coach, dictating what you're going to do in the scrum. You happy with the height? Yeah. Yeah, because we've got an adjustment there. We can make it higher, lower, easy done. The beauty of this machine is it's got a hydraulic system as well. So I wind that red cap in, pump away, the wheels will start rising, lifting the whole machine off the ground. One man on his own, pulling nearly a ton around. Don't need any of the rest of the boys to come out. On your own, you can put anywhere you want. Less time wasting, more scrummaging. Engage! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good! Lovely scrum, jump up. Engage! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep it going! Keep it going! Good, stop! Much better position, boys. Much, much better. Hi, I'm Mark Regan, and this is the Rhino Premier Sled, the best-selling scrummaging machine in the world. Engage! 1, 2, 3, 4. Engage! 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a good chance for the forwards. You load the scrummaging machine up with the backs for the weights. The forwards are there going to push these backs around the park, which they do anyway. And if they don't, you'll be out here scrummaging for the next 3 hours. Let's go. Right, here we go. On, boys. Hey, come on then. Crouch. Touch up. Touch. Pause. Engage. The beauty of this machine is designed to be used by teams of all abilities to improve scrum technique and build real power in the pack. Scrummaging. Well done. Jump up. What I love about this machine is you have competitions with each other in the pack. What you've got here is you've got a number of bungees. I've got 2 on at the moment, and we want to be building up to see who's the strongest. If you can close this face right in, let's see how you get on, Ryan. Engage. Hold it right in. Hold it right in. Now that's just 2 bungees. Jump up. Now you put 3 bungees. See how Liam would get on with 3 bungees on. Pause, engage. Hold it in, hold it in. That's good. Now that's 3 bungees. Now he's past 3 bungees. Jump up. Good body position as well. Well done. I'm going to put 1 more on. Got 4 bungees on now. Engage. Hold it in, hold it in, hold it in. See, he's struggling a little bit, but he's got his body positions. Looks very good though. Now you passed 4 bungees. 5 bungees, big test. I think I got to about 9. Pause, engage. Hold it in, good. Just pass, jump up. And then we'd move on to 6, 7, 8, but I think 5's enough for you. Come on then. Scrummaging as a unit now. Remember back row. Remember your positions. Remember your power position. We ready? Here we go. Crouch. Touch up. Touch. Pause. Engage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bit harder. Here we go. Here we go. Good. Good scrummaging. Good position. Jump up.
A revolutionary bit of kit called the Engage. Touch.
Set. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh! Set. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Touch.
Set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Touch.
Set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Touch.
Set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
What was happening is main scrum machines don't react. So what we've done is we've come up with this concept. So basically, she gives immediate feedback to you. So if you hit it wrong, she'll rotate. We put the bands on because without the bands on, she really lets rip. So that's an optional. If you hit it, she'll drop.
Hit 2, 3, 4.
If you hit it, she'll pop up.
Hit 2, 3, 4.
But like Sutton were on it last night, they had 1,000 kilos on there. When you hit a square, she goes all over the park. But if you hit it wrong, she won't move an inch. There isn't a scrum machine that gives immediate feedback to the coach. And the coach can correct on site and allows the players to correct there and then.
So you two hit lovely, but what happens is she felt like she hit a little bit too high on the machine. So what would happen in a normal scrum if you were going one-on-one? What would happen to you?
What if I would have got it?
You'd be in a bad position, wouldn't you?
When you scrummage against a live pack, there's always an implication of someone being hurt, whereas on here, you can scrummage with safety, but it's the next step in scrum apparatus.
I'm Mark Regan, and this is the Rhino Rebel scrummaging machine. It's a great way to introduce younger players into the art of scrummaging. Engage! Hit 1, 2, 3, 4! Engage! Hit 2, 3, 4, 5! What I love about this machine is that it's slightly higher than the others. It's just so it introduces us as young kids to the art of scrummaging. It's higher because that means it's safer. Shoulder, head here, not up here. Pads are higher than usual, but that is where we're going to be aiming, okay? There's the mark. Crouch. Good. Touch. Pause. Engage. That's better, that's better. Good. Stop there, stop there, stop there. Open the gate, close the gate, let them in, let the heads in. I want you looking up over the top now. Can you see my hand? Yeah. Good. Head up, number 8, under his buttocks. Knees down, knees down, knees down. That's better. Head up. Can you see my hands? Yeah. Everyone see my hand? Yeah. Good, that's a lot better.
Hands up!
Touch! Pause! Engage! 2, 3, 4, 5! Safety is paramount at all levels of rugby, especially when you've got kids involved. And that's the beauty of this machine. It's got lovely pads as well, nice soft pads. Bungees as well that are easy pushed in and out. Handles down the side as well for safety. Perfect. Lightweight as well. Hi, I'm Mark Regan, and this is the Rhino one-man sled, designed to improve individual scrummaging technique. Engage. Engage. Nice position, stay in that position. Engage. Hold there. Great bit of kit for one-on-one scrummaging technique. Touch. Pause. Engage. Nice position, stay in that position. Stay in that position. And now just straighten the legs. Chase them up. Keep chasing them up. Push. Keep chasing them up. Keep chasing them up. Liam could be coming back from an injury. Don't lift it. And I can start working on him one-on-one with coach and player to get him back into the groove. Nice body position. Perfect. That is your scrummaging position. It's your power position, Liam, and you need to remember that. As always, good solid pads for scrummaging technique. Handles here to grab for the props. And this pole here to add weight and resistance to the machine. Touch. Pause. Engage. Hold there, hold there. Now chase your feet up, straight your legs, chase your feet up. Come on, chase your feet up, chase your feet up. Keep your back straight the whole time. Head up, good, much better.
Hi, my name's Richie Gray. This is the Rhino Jackal bag, completely new to the range. Let's just go through the kind of key points to this product. First of all, it's built on the square, so players really have to work hard at flipping the bag over once the hit's been made. It's not like the old-fashioned roll-away bag. Also, what I like to try and use, especially when coaching, is you can aim at certain letters on the bag, so it gives your players a target. Good straps at the side, which can be used to rotate the bag left and right, over and under. You can flip it. But the key thing, possibly what you've seen, is this part here. So what it allows us to put a ball in there. We can make the tackle, but instead of that being the drill finished, the player that's now get back on their feet must steal ball. You know, it takes a split second to wrestle this ball out of here as it would in a game. It's just something else that's been added so that the player can, after the tackle, steal ball as well. Absolutely vital in the modern game. Hi, my name's Richie Gray. This is the Rhino Double Jackal Shield, and I'm just going to take you through some of the key areas to this shield and what it's meant to do for you in your coaching and playing. First of all, you've got the two straps at the back for the arm, left or right, and then you've got the controlling shield at the top. Now the key thing in this piece of training equipment is the number of options that you've got. Okay, what you can do is you can come in and you can clamp it, you can take it away singly, or you can have a double hit where one takes one arm and one takes the other. Pretty much looking at areas where continuity play is happening, where the two supporting players or the single supporting player is having to come in over the top of the ball carrier, and it's just creating different threats for the supporting player and the ball carrier. Bigger shield, obviously, again, covering the player that's carrying it, so from a health and safety point of view, it's keeping you well controlled. But what I'm going to look at here is just a slow ball option. So you imagine I'm a clearing passer, I'm going to feed to the front man, we're going to drive in low, try and make some good yardage, good body position, presentation, keep the leg working, all be communicating. And then the key thing for me here is you really set the height of this drill, the bag holder, and I'm looking for the next two men to pretty much take away a threat each. Threat 1, threat 2. And I want you taking it away, good strong position, over that, and try and split the bag. Movement, in, clearing away, excellent boys, and finish there. Remember, single, taken away, single, taken away, double clamp, taken away, or one player, two player, and blasted over the top of the ball to clear the threat. My name's Richie Gray. This is the Rhino Jackal Shield. Now let's just talk us through this. The Jackal has become the main ball winner in some ways and many things that go on, especially in and around the collision area. So we've created this pad that really allows the player to come in and clamp and drive the bag away. Good quality webbing, obviously through the arm. You've got the controlling grip at the top, all reinforced to either side because they are points of stress. And then what we have here, and very important, is there's a lip on this bag so that it allows players to come in and pretty much clamp the bag and drive up and through, which allows my shoulder or allows my arms to be stopped. Remember, the person that's holding this bag, their head's going to be here, so it's vital for safety that this piece protects that carrier. Simple as that. And what we're looking at then is the player coming in and targeting the Jackal pad. So there's the ball, there's the man coming in and over. If I take the bag here and hold it in this position, there you go, and then I'm making sure that the player's staying low enough to come in underneath this lip and driving me through and over, which is obviously then leaving the ball. My name's Richie Gray. This is the latest piece of equipment, the Rhino Curved Jackal Shield, and really I'm going to take you through it. What it does do is it allows the coach to pretty much manipulate the player to where he wants he or she to put them. It's as simple as that. Good grips on the back in here, and you've also got a controlling grip on the front. So if I pick it up here, I can literally hold it. The shield protects my knee, which has been vital over the years. You've had a lot of knee injuries because the shield has only pretty much come to waist height. You've also got the curve, so I'm forcing the player to come up and under here. Stay strong on the ball, strong on the ball, good, 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 good. Stay there, good, good, excellent. And we've also put in reinforcing along a part of the shield that we think takes a fair bit of punishment. So at the end of the day, this shield is built to last. The foam that we've used in it as well is not going to give a player an easy ride. It's not a comfortable hit, just like a game. You're going to have to work really hard on this. And what we can do is once the player's in here, we can move them left, we can move them right, we can put pressure on below. So the player really has to work hard at coming up and under this shield. Also this part here can be looked upon, you can put it over the ball. So if I put this down here, I can come in and over, so a player can come in and clear. We can lay it on the side, so a player can stay good body height. There's a whole number of things that a coach can use this shield for. Excellent bit of kit, well made, and something that a lot of coaches and players will enjoy working with. Hello, my name's Richie Gray. This Rhino tackle bag is ideally suited for juniors, but the added bonus of this is the newly formed donut that we have, or we call. We can slip that over the top of the bag, and what it does is it then gives you an angle for your player to come under. So for example, if I want my player to drop low and try drive his shoulder in under the donut, he can, and I can set this at different heights up and down the junior bag. So if Connor just shows me at the moment, I'll make it quite easy for him, and what I'm going to do is put this in and around waist height. What I want you to do, Connor, simple again regarding your setup for this: stay low, foot in close to the bag, but this time you're going to try and drive your shoulder in and underneath this donut, which is ideal because it stops you slipping up the bag. Still a grip tight, the good old bands of steel. Stay strong over the bag. Once you've knocked it down, let's be in that same position to try and steal. So you're thinking of, after you've made the tackle, what are you going to do? Okay, quite happy? Right, let's have a look. On you go. Underneath it. Good lad, then over, and strong. Good, good, good.
England squad have been using Rhino equipment for the last 25 years. Rhino stands for toughness, reliability and integrity. It's thoroughly earned its status as one of the world's leading sports brands.